bring to you our newest arrival to our inventory. What a beaut she is. It's a 1968 Ford Bronco, all black and done up really nice here. I'm going to go around this vehicle here, point out some of the the key features on the vehicle. Obviously, you'll be able to see all the just your stock and factory stuff here. But again, this does have a lot to offer, just a lot of little things. So starting here at the front, working our way to the back here on the driver's side. Again, this vehicle is all black and the paint is just as beautiful as you could ask for. We've got chrome front and rear bumpers. You've got this stainless molding on the fenders, the door, the quarter panel, and it even wraps the whole way around on the tailgate there. You'll see that when we go around the back side there. Obviously, you see that this Bronco does have a lift on it. It looks to be a 4-inch suspension lift on it, and I'm not quite sure of the name brand. Probably like a Rough Country or maybe a Rancho on that. And that does have the steering stabilizer also on the front end there too. Now on these wheels, these are 15-inch Eagle alloy aluminum wheels. We have here the Century LT Sport RV tires, and both front and rears are 33 by 12.5 by 15 LT tires. And the tread is all really good on those tires. You also see you've got the Bronco emblems here on the front fenders, both sides. As we walk backwards here now, up here on the doors, we've got the chrome mirrors as well. You've got those both sides, driver and passenger side. Obviously on this, as we pan back through, you'll notice it does not have a top, but we do have the bikini top that's on it. So and that's all black and all in really good condition, basically brand new. So as we come back here, we'll open up our door. Again, this thing fits real snug. Everything latches real nice and tight. All your weather stripping and seals are all brand new on this vehicle. Door panels, like new. The door itself, all painted up black. The floor is done in the rhino lining. Again, for off-roading purposes, if you're getting out on the trails, getting dirty, it makes it real easy to clean up and wash. We've got two-tone bucket seats here in the front. You've got a Hurst 4-speed shifter. Pretty much factory dash on this Bronco. Now we do have the 100-mile-an-hour speedometer on here, as well as we've got the alternator gauge, the fuel gauge, water temperature gauge, and the oil gauge, all included on that speedometer. We also have over on right in the middle of the dash, we have some Autometer Pro Comp, a water temperature gauge, and an oil pressure gauge. So I would assume that the factory ones probably aren't working, so that's why they put those in. You also have a column mount tachometer on the steering column, aftermarket steering wheel as well. This vehicle does have a button on the dash. It's a little rubber button, and it's a line lock. So this does have line lock on the front brakes, which are disc up front and drum on the rear. And that's power brakes too. So we'll go ahead and shut the door now. Door shuts nice with a nice thud there. Again, walking back here, again, just same tires front and rear. Everything all black, just as nice as can be. And then clear back here at the back, you see the exhaust tailpipes here. Now this does have duals, straight duals the whole way back, along with headers on that motor. So again, they are true duals, Flowmaster mufflers underneath there. So right now we'll come around to the back side. All right, here we are around the back side of our 68 Ford Bronco. Again, you can see that black paint just as nice as can be. It's got the Ford painted out here on it. You've got that stainless trim I was talking about, the molding around the back side. Again, you can see the lenses, the bezels around the taillights, that beautifully chromed rear bumper there. Now we'll go ahead and drop our tailgate. Okay, and if you notice inside here, again, the tailgate itself, all black, just like the rest of the vehicle. The insides of the fenders, just like the rest of the vehicle, that's real smooth, shiny black paint. Again, the floor back here in the bed area, it's all rhino lined. Again, your black roll bars there painted up real nice. There's not a mark on these things. And again, that bikini top, you can see it just as nice as can be. Your clear rear window there that you can look through, the plastic, not wrinkled up or anything. It's in really good condition there. So right now we'll go ahead and shut the tailgate, and we'll go around to the passenger side of the Bronco and finish our walk around here. This side's going to be exactly the same as the other side. Some of the things that I did not touch on the other side, the rear end on this is a 9-inch Ford rear end. This is a posi unit too. And then up front, as we get there, you'll see it does have the locking hubs for the 4-wheel drive. We already touched on it does have true dual exhaust on it. It does have the Flowmaster mufflers on this, dual tailpipes all the way up to those headers up front there on the motor. Again, on the passenger side of the car, we open the door up. Everything's just the way it was on the driver's side. Beautifully painted doors. You can see the door edges here, your thresholds, everything is just really nicely done. Not a mark on it. Again, those seats, the two-tone seats, the factory black dash, the padded dash pad up top here. Just everything is just as nice as you could ask for on one of these 68 Broncos. We'll go ahead and shut this door. Door shuts nice with a nice thud there again. And as we work our way up here, again, I mentioned the Bronco emblems on the front fenders, both driver and passenger side. And again, I just touched on just a second ago the locking front hubs here for the 4-wheel drive. And we've already said about the 4-inch suspension lift. The frame, the chassis, the suspension, everything on this Bronco painted up just as nice as it could be, almost as close to about a show truck as you can get, but still practical and able to drive on the street or take out and go off-roading and just have an enjoyable time. So right now we'll go ahead and bring you to the front of the vehicle, just go over a few things up there, and then we'll go ahead and lift the hood and show you some of the stuff underneath there. Here we are now around the front of the vehicle at the business end of this vehicle here, obviously. I'm going to show you underneath the hood what powers this 68 Ford Bronco. Again, you see me here on the ladder. That's because I'm a short guy and this is a tall vehicle. So again, we're just going to start here over on the passenger side and kind of pan our way over to the driver's side here. First thing we have is a Duralast gold battery sitting over there to help put the fire to everything there. On top of the motor, you've got a chrome air cleaner with a K&N air filter. Just below that then, we've got a Holley dual feed 4-barrel carburetor. And it looks to be probably about like a 650 CFM Holley carb. And that's sitting on top of an Edelbrock Torquer 2 351W aluminum intake. We've got finned aluminum powered by Ford valve covers there, along with a set of long tube headers with the dual exhaust that go all the way back to dual Flowmaster mufflers and tailpipes. The one thing I did fail to mention right off the bat, this is a 302 block, but it's been bored and stroked. It's now a 347 stroker motor. So it's got lots of power for this vehicle, just something you can really go out just have a ton of fun with. As far as the ignition goes, we have a Mallory distributor in there. Looks to be a stock style coil in there with the Ford Racing spark plug wires. Now this is power steering and it is power brakes. And again, I did mention those are front disc and rear drum brakes. We've got just like a stock style radiator in there. It's got a 7-blade cooling fan with the fan shroud there to help keep everything cool. And as far as that goes, I mean, that's pretty much everything under the hood. Now we do have off of the brake master cylinder to the front, you've got a line lock on there. I did mention the button when we were going through the interior there. So that would come in handy for, on hills. If you know, on a slope or something, you hit the line lock to hold you in place until you get going again. So a nice little handy item there to have. And then you notice steel hood and something that you don't get on these vehicles, and that is the strut assist for the front hood. So real nice, you just pop that hood ease that hood right up. Those struts ease it up and hold it up there for you. No problem there. So other than that, that's pretty much it under the hood. As far as the rest of the front of the vehicle, we just got, again, a really beautifully chromed front bumper. All the bezels around the headlights, just real nice, looks to be stainless. A little bit of stainless trim around that grille, and the blacked out grille just adds a real nice touch to this Bronco. So again, if you're looking for like a Bronco, if you're looking for an SUV type vehicle, an older one that you could just have all kinds of fun with, this is definitely the vehicle for you. So please check it out. If you have any questions, you want to contact us or email us, our phone number and our email address is on the website. Definitely get a hold of us and we'll help you out as much as we can.